big conference over the autism. It's called the Pan-Africa Congress of Autism of 2025. Right here, my name is Jeff, and we are Live Nation 254. So next to me is Madam.
So my name is Jackie Mathaga. I am many things. First, I'm a parent of a child with autism. So speakers are coming from all over the world, but participants are made up of so speakers are coming from all over the world, but participants are from Africa-wide. So we have people coming from who are here from Botswana, from Zimbabwe, from South Africa, from our neighboring country, Uganda, from Tanzania. So we have participants from all over the continent. This is not the first time PACA is happening, and our aim is always to bring together the knowledge that we have as Africans on autism so that we can then move the continent forward. We ought to be coming up with our own solutions, and some of the things that we'll hear in this conference is exactly those solutions. What are scientists doing? What are therapists finding out? What are teachers finding out in the classrooms? And then discussing those over the next 3 days. So today, as we kick off the conference, some of our therapists have volunteered to do assessments for children. 600 parents that are spread across the country, and we talk about advocacy around the areas of justice, around the area of healthcare and education. So just teaching parents how to advocate for their children better in this country. Yeah.
So what are some of the, because when we look at the autism, there are opportunities and for organizations.
Yes.
In terms of caregiving, educating. Are there some? Those are the issues that maybe you are also going to create opportunity.
So one of the biggest opportunities that exists where neurodevelopmental challenges are concerned is in the area of AI and tech, because a lot of these children need assistance, not only in communication, but also to do some functional tasks. So if people are manufacturers, if people are working around AI and tech, then there's an opportunity there as well. There's also a lot of opportunities around education and educational equipment, anything that can assist in learning. So those opportunities exist as well.
Yeah. And also now as media and other platforms, how can we help in terms of autism?
So I think one of the biggest challenges that we've had in our nation is that we've not talked enough, and the media has not talked enough about the challenge that autism is becoming in this nation. So we can look at that challenge from when kids are 2 years old. When my son particularly was getting diagnosed, I didn't know that many people with autism. But right now I'm telling you, my network has 2,600 parents. That tells you, and those 2,600 are just the parents who know about us. The other day I saw this data that says 1 in 31 children have autism currently. So if the media could speak up, great, because we need these spaces in schools, but it would also encourage the government to just see us, because what we need is to be seen. Now, even when I say Serikali's idea, I'm not even talking about Serikali to give me something. What we need is for the government to actually see and recognize that autism is a challenge for many parents, and that raising a child with autism requires a lot of resources. And so therefore we need not only schools created, but we need the government to think about transition and how that happens when a child has finished high school or has and needs to go into employment or college.
And the last one is...
I should have mentioned also that the way media can help us is also to remove the stigma, because stigma is what brings confusion about what autism is and what it is not. Yeah.
So, unless maybe you can tell us, is government people who are affected, are they supporting in terms of how much money they give? Is there any support from government?
Let me laugh, because I don't want to talk about government, because from where I sit and from the parents that I work with every day, nobody is getting anything. And our struggle is all the way from school. Like if you think about what we have to deal with when we think about schools, a parent shouldn't have to go and pay a lot of money in a private school because they can't find a public school to take their child to. Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe your last message to
my message is, please register. There's still time to register for PACA, and it's not even expensive. I mean, 6,000 Kenya shillings. Come on, Kenyans. And from there, you're going to hear from the entire Africa. Anybody who's doing something on autism in Africa is going to be here speaking from tomorrow, between tomorrow, Friday and Saturday. So karibuni sana.
Wonderful. You can you can watch what is happening today. The Pan African Congress on Autism. The theme is bringing knowledge and practice a framework for sustainability. So register please and support this sector. My name is Jeff, as always.
So there's not only functional assessments that have been happening, but skills assessments as well, and consultations on epilepsy and seizures.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because so let's look at the Kenyan context. How will this conference address those kind of issues in Kenya in particular?
So it's addressing actually anybody and everybody who has something to do with autism. So doctors who see these children in their clinics, and those doctors might be developmental pediatricians, they might be neuropediatricians or neurologists, nurses, we have teachers, we have parents, we have persons with autism. So there's something for everyone. There's going to be special education teachers. So my boarding school,